Hi guys, it's Carisa. I just wanted to give you a quick disclaimer at the beginning of this video. I ran to a thrift store today. I was going through my closet, and in the laundry currently were all of my greatest hits for clothing, the stuff that I wear on a regular basis. And when I got down to going through my closet, it looked like this. So I basically don't have much clothing left because as things start to get too big for me, I've been donating them, and I don't want to dwell on that. I don't want to be talking too specifically all the time about that, but that's why I went shopping. Basically, my staples used to just always be black. I had a ton of black. I wore black dress pants all the time, or black yoga pants. All stretchy things, and I would wear maybe a colored shirt with a black shawl type sweater over it, or just a knit t-shirt weight type of cover up. And I'm finding that that doesn't look very flattering on me anymore, and in fact I'm more interested in wearing, I feel like I'm happier and feel more comfortable in things that are one piece, or like a button down, like a plaid shirt or a sweater. And it is getting colder, so I think a sweater would be great. So I was looking for sweaters and jeans. I've been really enjoying wearing jeans lately. I know, who am I? And not the stretchier variety, which is what I've been wearing and I've talked about recently. I want real jeans. But I have just had a huge aversion to the color black lately. I don't want to wear it. Ever. Even some of my favorite shirts that I've had or staples in my wardrobe, I decided I'm going to donate because even if they still fit me, I don't know, the closest I can come is just a V-neck black t-shirt, and that's pretty much all I want to keep in my wardrobe. But it's expensive to replace my clothes, and I don't want to just wait, because I feel like that's one of the most important things, is still feeling good no matter what size I am, no matter where I'm at in this. And I want you to know that I don't want to seem like I'm focusing on that and that's all I'm going to talk about anymore, but this is just directly related to that. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I found. I had a very successful trip. I have really been enjoying going to Savers because I seem to do really well there. So what's my first bag here? I have the camera a little bit lower today to try and be able to show you some of this stuff, but I'll also put it on and film it. Because I know last time I did this, everybody's like, I can't see the clothes. That's how you sounded too. I'm just kidding. I can't hear you. Or can I? I focused mainly on the sweaters section because I am completely lacking in that department. I haven't wanted to wear a sweater because I've been too fat to enjoy the warmth of a sweater, because I was always warm without one, so I was always dressed like it was forever spring. This says it is a St. John's Bay Woman Classic Cable 2X, and it was $5.99. It is a powder blue, almost white cable knit sweater, and it's quite soft and not pilled at all, so that's really nice. There were some sweaters that have seen much better days. The next sweater is almost exactly the same. Could have been out of the same person's closet. It is a Kermit the Frog green cable knit sweater. This is also St. John's Bay Woman, and this says Classic Cable in 2X. This was also priced at $5.99. One of the nice things I do have to say about thrift shopping is you can kind of get a sense for things that have already been shrunken, or if they've been cared for well, or if they'll just stand the test of time, and you don't have to worry about what's going to happen to them later in the wash. And those sweaters obviously seem like they hold up really nicely, because one of them, the label is much different than the other, so I'm guessing it's a lot older than the other one, and they're both new. This next sweater, it says it's by Designers Originals. It is the Woman Collection 3X, and it was $5.99. Even though this is a bigger size than the other sweaters were, this was a little bit snug on me, but I still liked it. It's got a zip detail in the back, so it brings the neckline up kind of high, but it's in really good condition, and I don't know, it seemed really cozy. I loved the color too. The color was big for me, because although I'm not interested in wearing black lately, I still do love my gray. Now, let me tell you, there are some items that I'll try them on and I won't love them, but I don't dislike them, and there isn't anything obviously wrong, like a major stain or a hole or missing a button or anything. And so I'll play a game with myself and I'll say, you know what? If it's less than $4, I will buy it. And if I don't like it, I will just redonate it later. And that's how this one ended up here. This is by Monterey Bay Clothing Company in a size 2X. It was $3.99. And it's sort of this like Superman blue color, but it does have this kind of neat plunging neckline detail. So you can wear, you know, obviously you would have layers and layers. Can anyone else never say that word again without thinking of that poor guy who says nobody pays me in gum? That poor guy. So yeah, this one might end up being another donation, but it also could end up being one of my favorite shirts. Sometimes that's just how that happens. On to the second bag. I know what you're saying. Carisa, where's your jeans? Well, you just stay tuned and see if I even found any. This was my second game sweater where I tried it on, didn't hate it, didn't love it, but liked it enough to say, if this is under $4, I will buy it. And this little sucker here is by Bobby Brooks Woman. It is a size 18-20 and it was $3.99. This is a really bright red knit sweater. I don't know the knitting terms. I don't know if this is a special kind of knit, but it has this, you know, slight cowl neck fold over in the front, and it's a little bit of like a see-through knit, if you know what I mean. So it's something that I'd have to layer. Not that I'm saying I wouldn't. I'd probably wear something under most things anyway, but this is kind of a longer sweater, and it has a little bit of a dressier feel to me maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. This purchase bugs me a little. I just want you to take this moment in with me for a moment. So there were two of these. I'm guessing that this was a lady not unlike myself who finds something that she likes at a store and gets it in multiple colors and wears them both until they're rags. And this is an Avenue by Jessica London specialty, it says. Specialty. It's cute. This is a size 26-28, and it does feel an awful lot like it shrunk way down. I'm going to guess that this was a lot bigger than it was when they got it. The brown one seemed smaller. The brown one had a big old stain on it, and I didn't notice it until I tried it on, unfortunately. I really liked the brown one way better. It's just a red cotton t-shirt. Well, it is a specialty. But it was $4.99. I don't know why that bothers me. It seems like I overpaid for this. But I thought, if anything, I could wear it under that red sweater, maybe. Here's a little pro tip for you. If you are looking for a particular style of clothing, especially sweaters or cardigans, I would encourage you to look in the men's department as well. Now your size may vary there. For me, it doesn't really change, but it's really worth it because sometimes the employees there don't know if a sweater is men's or women's, and sometimes women's sweaters end up in the men's department, or even just sometimes there's men's sweaters there that, or whatever it is, t-shirts, whatever it is you're looking for, sometimes there are things there that you would still wear and enjoy and get good use out of. This is a little bit pricier, but I think that it's because it might be considered outerwear. I don't even know. This is a Dockers extra large, and it was $9.99, and it is a navy blue zip-up sweater with some color like triangle detail. What do you call this? Is this argyle? Does that count? And I thought this would just be, again, a nice layering piece. I could wear it under my denim jacket with another shirt, or just wear it as a sweater by itself. There's going to be some boobs in you now, buddy. So there's a really good chance that this is my favorite thing that I found today. And my apologies to people, friends, and family that I'll see on a regular basis. You might see me wearing this a lot. I've never been able to put something like this on and feel comfortable in it because I've always felt like just a big fat potato sack. And when I tried this one on today, just the color, just everything about it, I just loved it. This is by Old Navy, and this was $3.99. So not only is it one of my favorite things, but it's a really good price, okay? This is an extra large, extra large. So I'm gonna guess, knowing Old Navy, that this is like a shawl. This isn't an actual shirt, like a sweater. This is considered basically outerwear. I'm gonna guess that's what's going on here. You can tell me. Tell me. It's got this big old fold over cowl neck, and it's this really pretty like dusty brown color, and it has these sort of tighter cinched sleeves that are at the elbow, and then it fits like a big old like poncho shawl type thing. And lastly, the last item that I purchased was a pair of jeans. This was meant to be. You did see the video that I made recently where I was talking about what size jeans I wear. Those were for like really stretchy denim from a plus size store. Now, Lane Bryant is considered a plus size store also, but I wear a very different size in that store. I wear much bigger sizes in that store. I have been wearing a pair of jeans. I have two pairs of jeans from there. One's a 22, one's a 24. They're both average, and they're both this yellow square. I think that means you don't got a booty or you don't have hips. Basically, there's one pair of jeans in the universe that fits me right now, and I found a pair of them in good condition today in the same size. What? These are the Simply Straights, and the ones that I already have are boot cut. Otherwise, they're the exact same pants. These are by Lane Bryant. These are a 24 average, and these were $9.99. Looking at my receipt, I spent a total of $57.11, and that is less than what one pair of jeans would have cost me. So I'm feeling very happy today. I do just want to thank you guys. I finally was brave enough to peek at some of the comments that were left on my last video. And how could I have doubted that I was going to receive just the warmth and amazing love that you guys have given me? I'm speechless. So when I'm brave enough, I'll go through and like really read everything really thoroughly and try to reply to people while wiping back tears of joy, because that was a really difficult video to make. So thank you so much for that. And I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.